Hey muckers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So we are swiftly moving on with the Dawson Jeffree Star series. So if you do not know what we're doing, on my channel for the past 2 years, I have been doing this thing where periodically we will go back and look at different Shane Dawson documentaries he's uploaded, and it's super interesting to watch them because we basically see how well or how bad they've aged, and just with all the context we know now about situation, hello, whoa, I just glitched. I made fun of myself for messing up, and then I made fun of I fucked up even. Whatever. Let's pretend we didn't hear that. So it's interesting going back and seeing them. And this one I said I was going to do for so long, which is the Conspiracy Palette series. We watched episode 1, and it was incredible to watch Shane Dawson lie about his wealth for an hour. We're now moving on to episode 2, which is the secrets of the beauty world, in which they pull back the curtain on how much it is to manufacture makeup products, and this is really when they start selling us the products. So we've talked about this. The entire purpose of this series was to get people involved in the process of making it, even though obviously by the time we were watching this it was already completed, so that then we buy it. Luckily I didn't buy it. If I had access to a credit card, would I have bought it even though I don't wear makeup? Probably. This series worked wonders on me as a child. Worked wonders on me. But as an adult, when I realized that all this series is wealthy people complaining about not being more wealthy, I'm not the biggest fan, I'll be honest. Anyway, let's get to it. Are we going to open with an ad? Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, but opening with a banger song. Why is this quality so shit? Oh, because we're on 220p. Yeah, let's bump that up a little bit. Go, let's put captions on. I know people love to have them on, so there you go. Ooh, a killer song though. He's loaded by so much tea, he just said. Anyway, let's continue.
Anxiety in the house.
Here it is, I found the picture.
What, my nudes?
Yeah, that looks way different.
Oh, I love my life.
Oh, here comes the theme song. It's the talk of the season, Again, why did we need a fucking theme song for this? Whatever. Oh, Ryland's back. Yippee.
Are we ready to go here?
Oh.
And sexy Andrea's back.
Shane. Wow. Good morning. How are ya?
Good.
You're trying to make me look bad. You're trying to show me up.
He looks so fit. Someone had to say it. It was me.
I just wore whatever I thought was appropriate. I have different glasses.
Oh.
It's a little more subtle. I don't know which one's better.
Wait, okay. What do I do? Because I don't have a tie or anything nice. Okay, let's talk about what's happening. First,
I think it's crazy knowing that Leona Lewis lives in this house now. She posts TikToks in this house all the time. It's just crazy knowing that she now lives in here. Isn't this house a disaster? Doesn't it sink and have rat problems? Isn't that what Shane said? I don't fucking know. Enjoy, Leona Lewis. Queen.
actually show this because this is part of my new beauty guru life. Did you see the big bucket of flowers? That was sent to me. That was sent to me by my friends at Morphe that we saw at Jeffree's meet and greet.
Those friends did not last long. Those Morphe friends dropped him quick.
Shane, we had such an exquisite time meeting you. Thank you so much for coming to see the family. And then I said, oh, thank you so much, Morphe. And then I posted a picture on Instagram. No, these are expensive as fuck, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do with them. Do I water a bucket?
Was this on top of that? Was it closed?
It came like this.
Oh.
Some guy.
They are beautiful.
So here's what we're doing today. We're going to Jeffree's office/warehouse.
This is crazy! What the fuck?
And we're gonna have our first official meeting of the palette. This is real. I don't even know what to expect because I've never been in a serious business situation with Jeffree, so I don't know. This is legit. There's probably gonna be other people there talking about making a product, what it takes, how we're gonna do it.
But it's a whole process from the box to the barcode to the the pan size. It's a whole thing.
How the breakdown works of the percentages, I don't think that's something he's probably ever talked about on camera. I'm curious, like, if this happens, how much are we gonna get? And I say we, because you're getting a percentage too. Rylan, I'll figure that out.
Wait, am I getting a percentage?
What do you want?
I at least want like a lawyer percent, which is 5.
5%?
He gets that 5%.
Yes.
If you know, you know.
Support, moral support at all times, always. I'm gonna come up with some shade names that I saw on Twitter.
Literally every YouTuber. I did something. Money. So I'm excited.
And this isn't fake, right? Like, obviously. Like, this isn't like you're just redoing the business meeting. I don't know if people really understand
No,
that.
this is real. Jeffree was like, "Do you want to film this?" Because that's how real this is gonna be. Like, he's like, "Do you want to film this, or do you want to like not show this part? Because it's gonna get like the nitty gritty of it." And I was like, "No, we're going to show it." So he's nervous too, because he's like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, I guess he never has done any of that on camera before.
He's never really talked about how much money he's gonna make from a palette.
Yeah.
Like overall, he's like $100 million a year, but per palette. What's that? So.
I think there was something interesting and very genius about doing this series because they were able to have a series where they're sitting in business meetings and they're like, here's how much money we make, but we could make so much more money and we are paying so much money for the product. And so actually you're just getting an amazing product and we're losing money. They were able to control the narrative so that the customer feels important and they made the audience feel that they meant something and they deserve a good product. When in reality, there's no proof behind any of the payments that they said they spend on their products and stuff. We're literally just taking their word for it. And what is their word? You know, it makes them look great. It makes them look like they're not getting that much of a profit. It makes it look like, you know, they're wasting money so that you get an amazing product. Whereas every other brand, you know, takes your money and doesn't give you shit. Like, this is a very controlled thing. So as much as we're hearing like first meeting, do we want to record this? This has all been planned. You know what I mean? Which I guess I didn't see back then, but I know I see now. And I wonder if most of you do as well. Not the Balenciaga. Well, checks out.
Should we bring a gift? Wait, should we get him a Slurpee? Slurpees. Oh my god, wait, there's an AM PM. Wait, should we get a Slurpee? Wait, is it AM PM where we went with Jeffree last time? Oh.
I do love a slushie.
I love mixing.
Oh, that color.
Kit Kat. White chocolate Kit Kats.
Aw, Andrew has a good memory.
You're welcome. I won't forget.
What is this song? Why is it so fucking emotional? Jesus Christ. I wasn't expecting to cry. Oh my god, the tears. I can't hold them back.
We are really close. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's happening.
Are we close to the warehouse?
We are.
Oh, it just sent me a voice memo.
So I'm moving my Lamborghini in front of Star Studios and I'm gonna turn on all the pinball now. See you in a minute.
Wait, okay. So this is all mine, and then we have one over here and one in the back.
No, wait. Oh, yeah. Is that the Lamborghini?
Oh, wait, yeah.
Wait,
that's
is it?
Yeah, because that's his new yellow one.
The new Lambo.
Don't act like that was natural for you to say.
Is that the car that he was like surprising my boyfriend with a car, but then they came out with the fact that like it was a faked bit? I don't remember that. Oh, the Nate lore was fit too. A lot of fitties involved in the secret world of the beauty guru.
Oh my god.
One day. Oh shit, this backpack doesn't fit.
Good morning.
Hi!
Hello.
How are you?
What the fuck? You look so good. Oh my god.
I love that I know you're not talking about me.
Hey.
I got you a Slurpee.
Is this for real? Wait, there's like 3 flavors in here. Are you sabotaging me?
Yeah, maybe mix it.
Coke and blueberry. I don't mind
Whoa,
it.
I love that.
I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're probably wondering, Jeffree, where the fuck are we?
This isn't where we were last time.
No, so that building, of course, is thriving, and we will see her in a little bit because we are gonna have an amazing meeting. But I wanted to show you what I've been doing since we filmed our
I love Jeffree sunglasses.
building right there.
I want them.
Big one that has the door open.
Oh, yeah.
Just bought that.
Shut the fuck up.
I want a series on what happened to all these buildings and all this shit, considering that Jeffree probably isn't selling makeup at the same level as 2019. And that's not a shady remark because I don't think anyone is. So what happened to all these buildings? You know what I mean? If you're not selling them at the same magnitude. Again, that's not shady. I don't think anyone is selling them at the same magnitude. Well, maybe like a couple of celebrity brands, but I don't think Jeffree Star. I don't know.
1,000 extra square feet.
Wait, this is like, sorry, this is like Universal.
I want that series.
I haven't slowed down. So if you look here, there's no logos or signage because this is my secret studio.
Oh.
So I'd like to show you guys Star Studios. It's under construction, but it's where we've been shooting campaigns, and I have my own creative space.
Wait, so this is new too?
Yeah.
You got 2 new buildings?
Yes, bitches. I'm not slowing down.
The only thing I've done since the series is get 20 more pounds. Wait, what do we do? Ah!
Should we dive in? Let's go.
Okay. Wait, really quick, is there a bathroom?
3 bathrooms.
Oh, music, 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 music.
That's you.
That's me.
Wait. Wait, that is you.
Yeah, love that.
Full tea.
And there's Braille.
Yeah, hi Braille, how are you?
And then here is our amazing studio. Come in, come in. Wait. Come in, come in.
Oh my god. Wait, wow.
I love the pink everywhere. It's so fun.
We just finished our setup. This is mine. This is the Jeffree
my
Station.
God.
Obviously.
Sorry, the video that he just flashed to was a collab he did with James Charles. See, they keep making references to James, when behind the scenes they were plotting his downfall.
Remember Mark from last series?
I made the 1 second cameo.
No one knows this is behind here. But welcome to Star Arcade.
That is so dope.
Oh my god!
That is so crazy. Is there a photo booth in there? I need a photo booth. I love a photo booth at the arcade. Okay, so they go around this. Very fun.
Steel structure.
We're not in the other building.
I don't even have any more reactions because I'm numb at this point. You have another building.
I often think about the fact that I drank my first Red Bull out of the influence of Jeffree Star. My friend Kate bought it to me because we were watching this series, which means that my first ever Red Bull was 4 years ago. That's crazy. What it has done to my body since. My doctors will cry. Yeah, my first Red Bull was 4 years ago. I think it was this video, maybe? I was like, what does that taste like? And then I went and got it, and I was like, yummy. I was so obsessed with Red Bull whenever I first started drinking it. Now I'm just kind of like, I like it.
It's pretty big, huh? It was crazy because
I used to walk around with a fucking straw in it too, by the way.
available and we didn't want to go.
I thought it was so fun, but mine was a plastic straw.
Almost impossible. But we found this place and we're gonna make it happen. Alright, so you've been to this building before. We have some of your familiar faces that you know in here, like Miss James Charles.
Yeah, so that's new.
See, they keep making references to James.
With you guys.
Yeah, we're officially
R.I.P. Sisters Apparel.
Sisters Apparel. They are a client of ours.
Oh my god, Emma Chamberlain wearing Sisters Apparel. Again, another thing that didn't age well.
Oh yeah. It's a little packed because we have grown a lot since we've seen you. We have constant shipments for the next launch. It's a zoo in here.
So, since the last series, your makeup line, has it gotten even bigger?
100% yes. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, with growth and with our amazing series, things have been unreal. It's like,
Wow.
Yeah. Like when I say you changed my life, I was not fibbing 1 second.
How much does James sell? A lot. Just right in. So he's sold all these?
Yeah. So we're just shipping hoodies and clothes all day.
It's so crazy to think that Jeffree Star was literally the person that sold James Charles's merchandise out of his warehouse. Jesus Christ. Meanwhile, was plotting his downfall. Like, what is in that for Jeffree? Was James getting too successful that he had to take him down? Well, obviously.
So amazing, so proud.
If he just waited a second, James would have taken himself down.
He's really killing it. He's like my little brother.
Oh, they're also fucking fake, aren't they?
Wait, so what's next? Where? Oh, so, okay, wait, sorry, I'm scared. So we're having a meeting. So
Yeah, we would love to sit down, bring some of the team members in. Obviously, we want to talk about the palette and then everything else. And just tell you kind of like realistic lead times and things that we expect, just so you know, makeup isn't made in like a week. It takes months. And
How long does it take to actually make that?
like if we started today from scratch, you could probably get it out in 6 or 7 months.
Wow, that's a long time.
It is, yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Enough time for Trisha Paytas to have another baby and take out another member of the royal family.
Now. For real.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not thirsty though.
Oh, that's not.
Go pee and we'll see you in the conference room.
My anxiety just went like through the warehouse. Through all 4 warehouses.
You want to go somewhere else because I hear some copyrighted music in the back.
Ironic to complain about copyright music considering how much fucking music they pay in this.
I'm nervous because I'm already afraid we're going to sell anything. I'm already afraid people are going to be like, wow, whatever. I don't know, because I don't sell that much merch. Like,
Again, this is the start of this is a very big thing for the customers. Him being like, I'm not going to sell. I'm pathetic. I'm a loser. I've never sold anything in my life. I'm never going to sell anything. This is going to be such a failure. Then people want to support him because, again, we're talking about children watching this. People want to support him because they want to be like, oh, no, you will be successful. So, again, everything he's saying here, there's probably an ounce of it that he genuinely feels, but he's aware of what the end goal is.
watch our videos, but I've never made money selling things. So the fact that like the expectation is so high for him and the company, where they're like, oh, we're gonna sell so much, we need another fucking facility, like, oh, we need another warehouse. So this is where my pallet's gonna be maybe one day?
I would say yes.
Yes, sir.
That's so scary.
We're gonna need a lot of space for that one.
We're gonna need a lot of space.
I literally could start barfing right now.
I see. Yeah, I was wondering what's
I can fully understand with Jeffree and stuff putting pressure that this is going to be such a big release, but at the same time, they were actively working on a series that the one goal of it was to sell products. So they're acting naive, but they had a plan, and it's not a bad thing that they had a plan, but I just wish that there was like a little bit more transparency and truthfulness. But again, they knew the demographic was literally children, so it worked, you know?
anxious about that makes sense. Yeah.
I always think I'm gonna fail. I think everything's gonna fail. You know, before we upload a video, I'm like,
Yeah.
this one, nobody's gonna watch it. It's gonna be okay though. We'll figure it out. Like, nobody cares about Chuck E. Cheese. And then I'm always shocked when it does well. I'm always crying and freaking out. The palette thing though is so different. I have never sold thousands of anything. I'm not selling thousands of anything a day.
Okay.
How do you do that? A day?
I don't know.
I don't want to let him down. Yeah. And I love that he like is like, yeah, let's do it.
They made the first series. They got so many sales from it. They knew that this was going to be a guaranteed success. Again, I'm not hating it, but I'm just saying that it's annoying to watch this as an adult and realize that what's going on here is just like manipulation of the audience, because that is what's happening here.
Putting Andrew's face on merch or doing that, and he can sell them. And
Jesus, and Andrew dropped Shane right after this too. Baby, I wouldn't rush to put his face on anything.
So the fact that he was thinking about that, I was like, that's crazy. You didn't have to do it, just the fact that he was thinking about it is so cool.
so I was like, why does Andrew have merch that he needs?
Yeah.
I'm so good. Yeah. Want to be a client killer? Great.
Ready?
So this is the office that we'll see many times throughout the series, and the series actually ends in this office too.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Is it really bad?
I mean, it's not bad.
Oh hi. Have you met Dana before?
We met once. Yeah, it was pretty brief. Nice to meet you.
Shane, this is Patrick. Did you guys meet?
Patrick is also fit.
Attractive here.
Oh my god.
This is crazy. I can't believe I'm like, okay.
I know, I can't believe you're here.
What is this?
My new palette, which is in the shape of a coffin. Maybe I haven't seen it.
I mean, his packaging always is great. I will give him that. His packaging is always really, really, really great.
$52 retail. Open her app.
$52 is a little bit crazy, though, I will admit.
And if you see, some of the pans have really fun stamps, which is a given that Shane
I'm
is
cold.
stamping.
There's also $52 in like 2019, which would be a lot more now.
Are these scented? I don't like to add too much.
Remember when Jeffree released a palette called Cremated during the pandemic?
Easy they work to blend on the eyes. This is everything.
You know what I mean? And I feel like it could tweak the formula, and I have perfected eyeshadow. Like, I feel proud and so happy that I perfected eyeshadow, and everyone lives for it, so I don't want like to add too much, but
He has stepped his game up on this palette. I love the way it feels. I love the way it looks. I love everything about this palette, honestly.
Some of these palettes have crazy color cohesion, as in they don't.
I'm super excited to use it.
now I want to say one thing.
Okay.
I know we've been working on trademarks and certain things for you. So conspiracy and controversy are now ours to use for anything in the makeup world. Illuminati is tricky, but I say that we flip the spelling and spell it Illumina-T-E-A. How are ya?
That just gave me, like, my ass just, like, opened.
Same, and my lawyer just fell out. Oh my god.
I wonder if he carries around the same Red Bull all day, or it's different ones. If so, Jesus, mama, give that heart a break, as Demi Lovato would say.
Wow. Well, let me get out the calculator. It's hard to say on one specific one. I'd have to do a little number work. Let me see here.
And again, all of these numbers that Shane is asking Jeffree, we don't know any legitimacy behind it. He goes like this, I'm going to add numbers up. He could literally just be going like this. I'm not doubting him or anything, but I'm saying that there's no legitimacy behind anything in this series. It's all about shock value.
Or if not, I could just... I was kind of filming.
Shane just shit himself.
So this is how much you took home?
Yeah, I probably shave $1 million off of that, but yeah.
So that number is why Shane wanted to get into makeup. But again, there's no legitimacy behind any of these numbers. We're just taking his word for it. But I have no reason to not. Well, I mean, he is a liar, so maybe I don't know.
It's nuts.
Okay, so we have a lot to live up to. For sure, we're doing a palette, right? Are we venturing in? Because I know when you put out a collection, you usually have a palette, you have like a highlighter set, you have some liquid lipsticks.
Mm-hmm. World famous.
World famous.
Come on, formula.
Come on, Kylie. Bye.
Bye.
So for me, are we kind of honing in and focusing on just a palette so I know where my brain should be? Okay, what are we doing? Mm-hmm.
Yes. Maddie's gonna help us take notes. I think it's almost like if we're writing, right? You've written books before. I've
Written books is generous about what Shane Dawson has released. About any YouTuber, by the way. Most YouTuber books are just picture books.
That's why I want to make everything.
They got that book deal and they took that money, which again is crazy that Shane's like, I've never made money off of things. He got an insane two book deal. Again, all of this is literally just lying so that you feel bad for them, but is it working?
Oh, it's like
It worked on me, not anymore though.
here's a moment in time, you know.
Right.
Almost exactly. It's almost like you're putting out a book, but it's just in a different form.
Children reading that book is terrifying.
Main album, and then there's, you know, then the mirrors and the accessories and it depends on what gets you off. So I guess it's where your vision takes you and what you see. I would just picture makeup, bags, mirrors, whatever we create in the cosmetic realm would be on JSC, and then you would have your own site for whatever you want to create. Bathrobes, slime. Mark, Shane wants to make slime, so start researching and resourcing. Thank you.
Yes.
I watched a lot of videos. You might have to teach me how to make slime, to be honest.
Well, we need a manufacturer to put it. Yeah.
Is this really happening? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wait,
Shane
can we
is
make
gonna
slime?
Produce this slime.
Yeah, Jojo, relax. We're gonna
Yeah.
I remember by the time the slime was super delayed, if I remember correctly, and by the time it came out, Shane was in the process of being cancelled. I wonder how much they sold of it, because it was always like discounted.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I get that.
I brought a couple things.
What?
I've been doing research. So, you know, I got a bunch of random makeups. Of course, none of them are as good as yours.
Okay, thank
So
you.
I'm gonna pull out a couple examples. I don't know, like, what products he's in competition with. So this could go poorly. Let's see.
Well, I have a problem already. You did Ryland's makeup,
Okay.
and you put on one of my enemy's primer on his skin.
Wait, what?
And I couldn't believe his skin didn't melt.
Wait, what? Who's enemy? What?
My enemy.
Who's your enemy?
Too Faced?
Too Faced packaging is so ugly. Except for the chocolate palette. I remember my friend Alexandra, who we lost to cancer a couple of years ago. I remember she got the chocolate palette, and it reminds me of her anytime I see it. And I remember just the smell of that palette. If I smelled that again, it would just bring me back to hanging out with her up the town in Derry. So I think that's the palette he's going to bring out now. It just reminds me of my friend Alexandra.
Shout out to her.
The Too Faced chocolate bar palette.
Oh, the packaging's great. Now listen, I will still commend you if you have a sickening design. So the owner of Too Faced and I are not friends. He called, him and his sister called my brand Clown Makeup. But somehow I'm selling, and I used to look up to them and like buy their makeup in high school.
Sorry, Shane laughing at that, and Jeffree not laughing at it.
Jokes aside, their packaging is great. Their formula has went downhill over the years since they've been bought. And yeah, the beauty community is crazy. So let's talk about that.
I'll put this away.
I always think about, I just finished naming a palette that was kind of like very personal, like all things about like Nate and weed and the dogs and Michigan and Calabasas, and so, dive deep into that.
Didn't age well.
Depression, misery, fear, anxious.
Right. I could go by disorder. Wait, what the fuck? I say that a lot. What the fuck?
WTF. You can do I have a shade name called Fuck.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Well, can we talk about? Because the money's thing, I'm very fascinated by, and I also we haven't even really talked about like how it all works. Because I'm curious, how much does it cost to make a thing, and then how much do you charge, and then also how much, like, what's the percentage breakdown? Like, how much are you getting?
It depends on how many units. You could easily make, millions in a day.
How much am I getting? There's that much money in make. I guess there is. Yeah, you make.
Hi, you saw what's going on.
How does that
Exactly.
work?
Yeah.
There's a lot of.
So, did we want to talk about cost of goods on camera?
Yeah.
Okay.
You look nervous.
Because that's the thing that breaks the illusion for him. And something that I always thought about in the moment, and I still think about to this day, so even little baby Adam was thinking about this, was there's no validity to what any of these members, I'm pretty sure the team members like answer for Jeffree, but they're gonna inflate it or deflate it to make his company look as great as possible and his competitors look as shit as possible. So again, there's no factualness to any of this, and this could all be bullshit and lies, and Jeffree Star has been known to lie a lot. And again, the end goal is to get you to buy something, so they want you to feel special.
This has never been done before in the makeup world. Yeah. But I think it's important to show as much
Meanwhile, when Jeffree's blabbing, his team are trying to figure out something.
gatekeeper of every brand, but every brand will be shook because my quality and my cost of goods is a lot more expensive than a lot of brands. But you will be shook when you dive into brands that are in Sephora and Ulta, and their cost is so low, and they're charging an astronomical amount, and it's insane. So it's almost like pulling the curtain off.
I mean, I think it's interesting.
They're nervous. So what are you guys typing about?
They're typing along.
It's tough, and we can give ballpark numbers. Obviously, a lot of this is, especially if you want to do custom pieces, as well as prices don't.
It really could range so far.
It's in development. So
Can you give us an example of, like, and we won't say a brand, but for example, another brand doing a similar, whatever palette?
Mhm.
How much does it cost, and how much do they charge? Wait, that's the T.
Reagan literally just have
That's
shade
T.
name
That's T.
That's T.
That's T.
God, this is so painfully 2019.
I mean, that's what you say. That's T.
T.
So it depends on where it's manufactured. All of our makeup is made in California. If you talk about like a palette made in China, the cost of goods is way lower. Different ingredients, different packaging, everything's a lot cheaper, right?
Like Bad Babies makeup.
That's yeah.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah. That's T. That's great.
Wait.
I mean, that's another realm because I don't want to compare it to like James Charles Morphe, where like Bad Baby's down here.
They're telling you it's cheap, so they ain't trying to hide it.
James Charles is here and Blood Sugar Palette's here. But James's palette is sickening, but it's made in China. The cost of goods are way lower, and I'm killing him on his percentage. But the quality is still good, but this is just a different experience.
So again, what has just happened in that moment is you're told that Sephora are selling you overpriced shit. James Charles is good, but it's made really cheaply. But Jeffree's is really good, and, he's spending so much money to make sure it's so fucking good. You know what I mean? Like, they just gave a bunch of competitors and then showed it that basically they're the only one that care about the customer. So again, everything's very tactical, which isn't a problem. It's a business method, but it's
It's a really pretty palette.
I know this is like mixing brands, but like having a shade Tanacon, it's kind of like
That's kind of sick.
the shade Tanacon and the shade Trisha didn't age well.
Is it just not going to be in there? Is it just not going to be in there?
The shade.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you think he'll be waiting in line at the lab to get filled?
because there's no way to fucking get in.
It's not Tanacon flashback.
So you have to picture, there's so much that goes into it. You're buying this, right? You have to pay for the assembly. You have to pay for either air freight or shipping it by a boat, water, which is what most people do. Then you have to pay for the formula of the eyeshadows. Like this metallic has so much pearl in it to get it really soft and buttery.
Whoa.
So this is way more expensive than like a normal palette that is like, oh, it's kind of chalky. Like that it looks wet. So my formula is more expensive than some brands. Then you have to talk about pressing the shadows, manufacturing it, the workers putting them all in there. Then you're buying the unit carton, then it comes in. So there's a lot that goes into it. So on paper, what's a rough estimate of what blood sugar cost?
About $20.
Really? To make it?
Now, the way that he awkwardly said that and looked at the other worker and then looked at Jeffree and was like, about $20? You know what I mean? They could just be lying to us here.
Yeah. After all the shipping, all the manufacturing, everything's put in together.
And
That's a lot.
And that is a lot. And when other brand owners are going to be watching this series, if this is in here, they're going to be shook because a lot of them are making even more profit than me, but they're selling less. So their cost of good could be $7 and they're selling it for $48, which is like a 700% markup, and it's astronomical. I'm doing way more custom shit, you feel me? So it's scary.
So I walk into Sephora.
Again, so this entire thing is about how he's going to give you the best customer experience. It's very, very, very tactical, and it's very, very, very smart.
Buy a palette for $35, like a popular one. How much did that cost them?
We can ballpark. What do you think? $6?
I mean, without knowing the size or like a
Kylie
Kylie
one that's like a $6.
$3, really. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeffree, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Jeffree, what? Jeffree, what the fuck? Kind of everything. Maybe that's a lipstick.
Jeffree, what the fuck?
I'll just write that.
Yeah. No, exactly. Just like the.
Can I share some numbers real quick?
Yeah.
Generally, how the retail world would work. Theoretically, that palette should be selling for about $75 to $80.
I was
which
gonna
is
say
exactly what
$80.
Jeffree said. And
But I'm willing to take the hit because this is art to me, and I'm.
Bullshit. This makes me actually more angry than I'd like to admit watching this because it's frustrating. It's frustrating watching him what appears to be just lying. Like, so we get told that it's about $20 to make the palette, which I very heavily doubt. And then we're being told that he's willing to not make money on this palette because he cares so much about the customer and art. Please. If he does, then how the fuck can he afford his lifestyle if the customer is not coming last? You know what I mean? It's just bullshit. But again, we all fed into it.
I'm not in it for the money. I wanted to do
He's
something.
not in it for the money, he says. Uh-huh.
A lot of money in it. It's been holy shit, and I'm an extreme person, but I took a hit making these. I have, my business partner is annoyed at it. He thinks it's ridiculous and I should be charging more. But I'm not doing this for the money. I want to create fucking dope shit. You know what I mean? I really can't wait.
Which, therefore, when you hear that, and you're young, or just impressionable, you're like, wait, this must be really good then if he's not making a profit because he just cares about making dope shit. You know what I mean? It works perfect on the customer. It's genius.
To see what you guys all do with it, I am just like...
His competitors are probably watching this and being so annoyed, being like, liar!
$75, $80 moment. But that's just not me. And then do you want to name like an eyeshadow or lipstick after all your friends? Because I like to think of it like this, right? Like you're...
Shane, do not do it. Those friends are not going to last a long, long time with you.
I always think about like the name. Yeah. Now I'm dipping into, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are you ready for a moment that didn't age well?
That's one of my best friends, but also for my channel, that was a huge first thing we really did together that was different like that.
I love that you're scrolling on your channel for your own inspiration. It's so cute.
Okay, so money. So if we're
Money.
Yeah, we've never even talked about deal points. How are you?
Yeah. What does that mean?
We could present you like a deal memo of what we do with other clients, right? Like we're gonna take care of everything, customer service, obviously the website, fulfilling it, shipping, manufacturing. We would front the cost to produce all of this. So if it fails, you put me in debt. And if it's
That's scary. Yeah.
and then if it's a success, great. But you know what I mean. I don't have debt, but But that's some real shit. So, you know, a lot of work and money goes behind this. So that's a conversation we can have on or off camera. What percent? Great. Yeah. So if we're talking about your makeup collection, the conspiracy palette, all of that, I mean, it's.
Wait, I'm scared.
I'm so nervous.
Have you never
No, I'm just kidding.
This is usually like in legal documents. This isn't something people like. Just
No, we would just give you like a deal memo, like.
Have you guys
a few options? And we haven't honestly talked about it. That's why I kind of like stuttered because we haven't talked about it. I think that you're bringing more to the table than Manny and anything I've done before. So I would definitely raise it up. Wouldn't you say, Mark?
I mean, I would say that's fair.
I'm just doing a figure if we did like a fair split and like you sold as much as Blood Sugar did, which I think you could past that, like you're in your first, I really think you can. So like a normal collaboration would be probably like 20% on a very fair end. So it's like if you're involved, I think it definitely would be 25 or 30. I think that would be like really fair. And we would ask you to put up no money. So you're just, it's all profit. In your first launch, you could come home with like 5 million. It's like a guesstimate. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, again, and like, if that is true, how amazing is that? Like, all Shane had to do really was show up and pick colors and, you know, say shade names. Like, that's a huge. And I mean, Jeffree's the one making the bigger profit, obviously. So it's not like he's just like the saint or whatever. But I mean, for Shane doing such minimal work other than promoting it and actually being the reason it's selling, I guess, which is practically the biggest thing you could do, Jeffree really walks away with more than what Shane does. And overexposure to the brand.
Very similar to the other kind of numbers we were talking.
And that's just on a palette. We didn't figure lipsticks merch or anything.
I've never, like, keeping it super real, I've never talked about money really. Like, keeping
I know
it
you
super,
don't.
I've never seen
And people
that number.
think like
I've never seen that number in my life. And I know a lot of YouTubers have way more than that in the bank. I've never seen that number.
I've seen.
Isn't his house multi-million-dollar though, and he bought a couple of them?
Because, you know, like, imagine you're like, here's an example, and this is on record, so this isn't me spilling the tea or anything. Nikki Tutorials collab with Too Faced. I hate that we're mentioning them again. It's a whole set.
Yes, in collaboration with Too Faced.
But she accepted a deal.
Let's start with what I'm most excited for, my palette.
Where they gave her a flat fee of $50,000, and that was it. She made no money from the palettes. The brand went on to sell over $10 million of product, and probably more than that. And she got just a little flat fee and some dirt, no residuals, nothing. And she didn't know.
We've worked so hard on this. I've worked so.
That's a crazy thing.
Worked so hard on this.
When she told me, I was so horrified. Who would have thought?
I know.
You would be doing a collab with such a prestigious, huge brand. I'm like...
So first off, you get this little booklet of Nikki Tutorial. She's so pretty. And you get a bunch of different looks that she created with this palette.
So surreal.
Tonight we're gonna celebrate. And when I kind of let that secret out, it turned really ugly online. So of course, Too Faced hates me. But
well, they should. Because you exposed the fucking grossest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Exactly.
And it just concludes the row of my dreams.
Her Nikki Tutorials, oh my god.
What is $50,000, $10 million, $50,000 percentage-wise? I mean, that's point.
It's a joke.
0.005%.
Oh,
That's what she got.
my God.
Allegedly.
Wait, just a theory.
Oh, that's a good lipstick name.
So, percentages or merch stuff, we don't have to do like full, but just a rough example. Like,
How our structure works, we're sharing on the profit on a percentage split. So let's say we have a 70-30 deal. Let's say you're selling a shirt for, I'm gonna use $20.
Yep, there we go. Official Shane Dawson shirt, Hot Topic.
So you're actually getting $12 for that $20 shirt.
Didn't want to peer pressure you, but would love to have you as a merch client.
wait, what? $12 per shirt?
Yes,
For me?
I think there's something in this is what sets him off, and then he goes into the bathroom and cries, so please prepare yourself. Fuck me. This is something that's really interesting as well, because when Shane got brought on by Killer Merch and started selling shirts, that's when the cancellation really started happening, and that's when you started seeing the mass emails being sent out by Shane's team being like, buy our merch immediately! Like, they were really struggling in the merch department, allegedly.
Wait. So 70%, when you say 70-30, I get 30, you get 70.
You get 70. So whatever the profit is, I mean, we could look at a hoodie for 45.
Dude, this pissed me off, this section where he, like, goes like this the entire time. And then he's like, I'm gonna be sick. I need to go to the bathroom. And he's, like, crying over it. And he's like, I've been fucked. It's like, no. You're a multimillionaire. And you've made a lot of money off merch before. You've had book deals. You live in multi-million-dollar house. Multi-million-dollar cars. Like, it's all an act. And I think, like, the more I, like, learn about the industry and stuff like that, the more I'm like, damn, he really got us. He really got, like, this entire thing where he's like, he has seen that money before. He's lying right now for the shock value. So you feel bad for him. But why would we feel bad for him?
Oh, yeah. Sexy.
I actually feel like I'm gonna pass out and throw up.
I mean, look at it. Yeah, that's crazy.
Sucks.
I mean, this is good though.
I've been getting fucked. Oh. Thank you. I needed that. Seriously, because I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Why?
I've been getting fucked literally my whole life.
Same.
Oh my god.
Oh, I know.
Oh my god.
I know.
Shane Dawson. On my boobs.
The shirts also suck.
Mad. I'm gonna like call a lot of people.
You could have already like bought like 2 houses.
But he only bought one house.
Night terror?
Oh, sleep paralysis.
It's also crazy to think of like how much hundreds of thousands of dollars he made on this series alone by uploading content. It's all lies, people.
I know. Like
$12 a shirt.
a lot. Listen.
14 to correct that. 14.
Oh, when you were, I literally was like, oh, so I get 30%, you get 70%. He's like, no, you get 70, I get 30. I literally am.
You said spiraling. I don't know if you were for real about that one, but.
I'm spiraling.
Oh, he's for real.
I don't think I say that in real life. Or I say that in real life. I don't think I've ever said that in video.
I don't know.
I mean, not to start spiraling, but like, I've been on YouTube for so long, and like, the amount of money all these young YouTubers are making right now from merch stuff, because like the fact that that's a real thing, nobody's ever told me that you could make that much money from selling a shirt, because I always am like,
I mean, that's why James ended up here.
Yeah, could we tell you something really quick off camera? James has made like a lot already. It's insane.
Basically, from this wall down is all James, and this replenishes about once a week. Jeez. It's usually a semi or 2 a week of merchandise. So,
like, it's real shit.
I'm so stupid. I've been on YouTube for so long, and I literally like.
Last year when we filmed first, I wanted to be like, hey, come do merch over here. Shane, who's doing your merch? Do you want a better price? Call
You.
But I felt weird, like, I didn't want you to ever feel, because it's how I feel. People just want to use and do this shit. Not that you view me like that, but like, because people do that shit to me, and I'm like, girl.
Okay. Well, so then what? So, okay.
God, I just feel like you've been down a crazy path, and I feel like once we've made some magic, like, obviously we're gonna.
Dude, this is so crazy. It's just like, it's so out of touch. It is so out of touch. Like, it is so out of touch. I can't believe people were like, we feel so bad for him. It's so out of touch.
Great until we want to die, but like, from your own merch store and makeup, like, you could retire.
I mean,
yeah, it's insane. But you gotta make a hit product.
Fuck. Okay.
So get
Let's do it. Oh my god.
Or just manipulate people into buying it.
Well then, fuck it. You know, everything happens for a reason. This is happening for a reason. It's just time. Just like, it's stupid.
You're stepping up. That's what's happening.
well, wait. So when you earlier you were talking percentages, you said what did you say?
I was saying like 25 to 30. It would be probably the most percentage in the. What would you say in the makeup industry? It's hard to say because we don't know everyone's figures, but it would be one at the top, which is what you deserve, though. But you were king. Oh, I'm
cry. This is like, I'm sorry. I've never, and I know it's because you're my friend and stuff, but I've never had, like, I literally, in my 12 years on YouTube, I've never had anybody.
Meanwhile, all the employees sitting around making nothing. Being like, we're so happy, you guys, for you both.
We're like, oh, we're gonna get.
I can't wait to turn the cameras off and convince Shane that his merch deal is awful and we're gonna take over the account.
Okay. It's always the worst.
I've been dealt the same cards, so I think it's like
I've been dealt the same cards.
Given the ability to do this too.
Yeah, wow, okay. I'm gonna go pee.
Come on, 19.
Uh-oh. It's coming. It's coming. The breakdown in the bathroom is coming.
She's cleaning the bathroom. I'll let her clean because I'm gonna mess it up. You know what? We'll just use the woman's from there.
There's someone in there.
Hello? Okay, perfect.
Oh my god, this makes me want to cry. Like Jeffree said, Shane's only bought one multi-million-dollar house, but not two. Anyone else feel like crying?
I don't want to like.
It's interesting that so many people supported the palette, if you think about it, because it's like the entire thing was made in the vein of just wanting to make as much money as possible rather than make a good product.
Like, whatever. If the camera wasn't here, if I was alone right now,
We'd be having the same conversation. I can tell.
yeah. It's just like.
It's refreshing as hell. I mean, that's like my adjective for it. Sitting through a meeting like that is a one-time thing. I mean, I've sat with meetings with you, and it's just the same thing. That's not how it works. That's not going to happen. Give you this percent. And us coming back to the house and being like, yeah, I guess that's okay. Like, whatever. It's like the first time where it's like, wait a minute, that does kind of make sense. Which is really cool. That's why it's so nice to hear.
And then we have to figure out your percentage. I mean.
Whatever.
Don't. It just feels like this is.
Me when a multi-millionaire is crying about not being a multi-millionaire.
The women's bad.
Like doesn't kill and just does okay, whatever. Just the fact that somebody in the room said, "Geez, you deserve that," is like literally the coolest thing ever, and I'll never forget that. So, anyways, I'm gonna go pee. Tell Jeffree I didn't die. I'm fine. I'm just having actually down. And hi, how are you?
Trying to get things done. I think she's almost coming back.
Did you have diarrhea, sweetie?
Yes.
Have you been crying? Yes, you have. Oh my god, your eyes are like me after Nate has 5 minutes alone. Oh my god. Hi. What's happening?
It's like, it just feels, it looks so fake. It's so not fake.
Him saying it looks so fake is because he knows that he's being fake.
It's,
Come on. Be right back, y'all. Sit. You make water? Sorry.
jeez, this is crazy.
What happened while you guys stepped out?
I mean, you know, it's just like I'm like nice, so then
He's an empath.
Sorry.
Hidden Valley sent that to me, and they used cheap China rhinestones and not Swarovski. I was honestly devastated. Ranch is a really good shade name.
Yeah, you do ranch.
Ranch. Wow. Okay, hi Ranch.
Me at any restaurant.
You're nice but naive.
He's an empath, Jeffree. Please get it right.
And it's time to change that, because I used to be the same way. And I got taken advantage of without knowing, and just so many people gave me shitty deals, and I thought that was normal, and it was so not normal and awful. You know what I mean? But I think everything fully happens for a reason, and life put us together. And we're just setting standards for the future.
Yeah.
And for people that are gonna come after us.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I also have a submission for a new lipstick from our Cloud Baby, unless you hate it.
Wait, what?
It's wild. We'll do an array of things, but
Look, Shane didn't even do any work on this. To give Jeffree credit, he did everything. Well, his workers did.
hold on. Can you hold it?
Wait a minute.
Swatch it. Shane, that is not how you swatch.
I've never done it.
Bitch, I swear. So you do it on your hand like this, but instead of going flat, like you want to do
You know what I mean? Like you're buying makeup off someone who doesn't even know how to do a swatch. Like this full thing is just about money.
it shows immediately.
Oh my god. Wait, is that the signature shade?
It could be.
Wait, I'm gonna cry. Whoa. This is that's literally my fucking shit. That's my shade, bitch.
That could literally be the shade Shane.
Is lipstick later? Are we even doing lipstick? Is that like
I would love
later?
to do lipsticks. So you already have Shane. 5 more.
Mama, what do you think, baby?
Sold out.
Shane has picked his first liquid lip shade.
Oh, very nice.
Oh my god, we haven't talked about like when this is even gonna launch.
We're talking 6 to 8 months, depending on what the outlet for the makeup is. If we're doing exclusively for...
Now, this was interesting because I remember I think it was when they were doing the calls, so it might be the next episode, and the person on the phone goes, well, James Charles is going to be doing a palette on this day, and they go, yeah, okay, well, we'll do it around that time too, because they knew that they were going to get James Charles cancelled, so he wouldn't actually be doing that launch again. I think it was the relaunch of the palette he did, because they only wanted themselves on the Christmas market, so again, they took him down.
One thing, I need 4 to 6 extra weeks to get it shipped around the world to be in stores so they can launch with us.
We haven't even talked about this.
Is that why Morphe sent me roses? Yes. Wait, are we gonna be in, I'm gonna freak out! Are we gonna be in a store? I'm literally touching myself. I'm literally sorry about it.
Like, there's so many, but we really do have to. I want you to go home today and think about: do you want this to be a more global moment where every retail partner that I'm involved with carries your palette, or do you want it to be more exclusive? I think it would be really cool and smart to keep it special and just have it be us and Morphe. But I also then will need to have a conversation with the Morphe team and let them know if we do an exclusive with them, they need to give us some great incentives. They need to step it up and we would expect them to order a lot of units.
Yeah.
And step it up
For an
and not play
exclusive
games.
Yeah.
Right.
Intense. So let's grab Pantone books for him to pick eyeshadows.
So much fun little music. I mean, the studio is beautiful, isn't it? Really is. I would love a purple carpet.
Let's let Shane get creative over there. Should we have Shane put on?
Oh, I love that Red Bull. Ooh, I love that Red Bull fridge.
Holy shit.
Like, I wonder what Shane is gonna want to do for his photo shoot. Like, hey, do you want to do a photo shoot? Like, what do you want to do? Do you want to dye a horse pink and ride off in the sunset Malibu, or do you want to?
I don't want to pay for the horse's back surgery, so. It's really expensive.
That'll be
Like,
interesting.
it needs to be major, where when the first image of the campaign hits, people are like,
People will be getting a jump scare for sure.
when that first image drops and it's just fucking airbrushed and filth. He should be in like a full like rhinestone tuxedo, and he has like a massive pig on a leash.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's cool.
And the pig has the palette in its mouth, and he's holding like makeup brushes, and it's just like fucking what? You know what I mean? Like, I think that would be sick.
I want that Red Bull fridge.
I really like that. I think she's like an Uber. Like an Uber XL. Yeah. Yeah, like when I think root beer and I'm thinking about it, maybe that one.
So you know the terms now, right?
Okay.
Between matte versus shimmer or metallic. If it looks flat like that, these are all matte shades, and then we'll add in some shimmer. You know, you said the brown.
So I think a matte. Woo! Matte.
I can't even picture the conspiracy palette in my head right now, but if I remember, it is the ugliest cohesion of colors ever. So it's interesting watching him take so much time. Well, he's not actually taking so much time. He's literally like the first time he's being like, that one, though. Because the colors together were awful. And everyone would say that.
That's literally it. Ooh.
I got you covered.
We have the matte brown. Yeah, do we want a Cheeto dust moment? Like, what's the name of her? We gotta flip this down.
Cheeto dust. real Cheeto dust in my head.
I think it's darker.
And then we're gonna do hot flaming Cheetos in the crease.
Flaming hot.
Flaming hot is a shade name.
Well, I just had an idea, and call me sickening, but for Diet Cola, like this, the aluminum can, a sickening silver.
Oh, that's cool. Ooh, that's different.
Like a black shade that's called my Uber serum.
That's so genius. My pills is such a cool shade.
Should I look at the pill color?
God.
Because it's really pretty.
Oh my god, let's do a shade to match the pill.
I hope I have some left. Wait, for Jeffree, what the fuck? It needs to be signature Jeffree. So like in the pink world.
Okay.
Like this.
I can show you pink I haven't done before.
Yes, bitch.
That is sick.
Oh yeah, we need an oink.
That's sickening.
This is so jarring.
Yes, today.
Sorry, when you watch this, it's clear how little work actually goes into a palette from the YouTubers like Jeffree and Shane. They're literally just being like, that one, that one, that one. They don't put in the hard work. But that's everyone. That's literally not just on them. It's everyone. So when they take credit for like how emotional of a journey this was, bitch, you're looking at colors and pointing at them. There is no deep level to this. What a beautiful cinematic shot. It brings such a tear to my eye. I am practically holding back tears.
Too loud. No, it's nice. Because imagine as a powder blend it is like.
Ooh, wait, this is like classy.
Like this is cool. It's different. I have never made that shade.
Really? Let's do that.
This emotional music. Are you crying yet? Are you at home? Do you have a tissue handy? Pretty soon you're gonna be crying. Isn't this so emotional? Oh, God, it's so moving. I'm practically holding back tears right now. Okay, can we speed this up a little bit? Jesus Christ. Hello?
But like, I live. That's why I love the creative. Like, it's so.
I love the creator, i.e. looking at colors and being like, that one. Fun music, though. Like, look at that. They what? They created the entire palette within an hour, within 30 minutes. Ooh, they are some hard workers, you guys.
Oh my god, that's a sign. That's literally a sign.
Oh my god.
Fucking teabag? What does it say on it?
Wait, let me read it out loud. Let me read it out loud. Fucking weird, man.
What does it say?
This is too weird. You read it out loud.
Trust is the union of intelligence and integrity.
I gotta go.
That's literally. Wait.
can't do that.
I know there's probably the disease on this, but I'm taking it.
I don't really trust many, and I really trust you with my whole heart. Whoa.
Oh my god.
Wait, can I see the actual print?
Yeah. Whoa.
That's fucking weird.
That's fucking
I told you.
I wish our tea bags had little cute things like that on them. No, they don't.
Oh, we parked up by the...
Wait, are you giving this?
Yeah. Shut the fuck up. They hand glued this at the corporate office and thought that this was going to be Jeffree Star approved. So I just want to pass it down. And
This is very much me approved.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is
yeah,
this
I
is
feel
Shane
like,
approved.
yeah, I feel like that's Shane approved. I guess.
More fun music.
Thinking about how I felt when we pulled up and how I feel now is crazy. I literally had to glow up. We have a makeup palette.
Yeah.
And you made it within what? 15 minutes?
Sick.
Well, I don't know. I'm not processing any of this. I'm just gonna film it. Later on, I'll do it. But that's crazy.
Imagine like you like swipe with a girl on Tinder and then you go on a date and then you realize that she's wearing. Are you filming?
That's crazy.
You're like, is that? And she's like, are you filming?
What am I doing with it?
Whoa. And then she fucks you, and then right afterwards she wipes it off. She goes, I gotta go. I mean, wow. This is iconic. I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's really cool. I mean, it's cool to see you do like put your creative mind to something else. It's like it's cool. And then like, with Jeffree, it's cool.
All right. So then we go back home. Or no, we don't. Sorry. We go to the teaser for the next part. Okay. Well, that is the secrets of the beauty world, where We got a bunch of numbers and a bunch of facts that nobody is going to fact check, but we're just going to take at face value. All right, let me know your opinion on this one. We will talk down below, and we will be steadily continuing. So I will see you in my next one. Are you filming? Because I gotta go.